Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Swanky Galaxy. As you can see, we're still dealing with some food issues. In fact, there's the warning. The egg count in here has jumped. Just a little bit ago I looked at it and it was 60, now we're up to 78. So that's about ready to cross that threshold. We're just waiting for the eggs to hatch on their own. In the meantime, I'm just cooking off hatchling eggs and leaving the stone hatch eggs to do what they're doing. I put another fan down here just to kind of lower the carbon dioxide level. We've got a second tree growing. We're waiting on some more seeds. Hopefully the pips will live. Everything is hot, but that should be taken care of once this tank gets full. Then this cooling loop can take care of it. But the most important things that have happened are this natural gas geyser started erupting, so I was able to put in natural gas generators. So that definitely helps out with power. It also gets us some polluted water. I put in a second row of thimble reeds because all these tanks were filling up. So that seemed like a good... Ooh, what do we got over here? Pardon me while I'm distracted by digging. Well, let's just make them really want to dig this, then we'll come back and see what it is. We're exploring the map, and what we... Circuit overloaded. I thought I dealt with that. 2040. Oh, that's you. So when that goes off, if everything is running, whatever. Eventually we'll move that onto the main power grid and it'll be fine. We'll wait for the save, and then we'll go up to the most important thing. While digging, I found a volcano. And I saw that it was doing the rising pressure thing, so I dug this out as fast as possible, tossed in the pump, and vacuumed it out. Just in time for it to erupt. What do we got? Oh, sweet! So I know I've said this before on Badlands, but I'll say it again. Gold Volcano is like the second most important vent you want to find. You want a polluted water vent and a gold volcano on Badlands because there's no gold amalgam, so getting gold is hard. Alright, and that's dormant, so we can probably just... hog all that out and get to taming it. Nope. This. Perfect. I don't know exactly how long that's dormant. Screw it. Just dig it and figure it out. Anyway, back over to here. So I dug this section out as fast as I could, vacuumed it out, and now we're digging out the rest of it. And then once we build that in, we'll vacuum it out. I blocked it off from this side so dupes in Atmosuit docks can come in and deal with it. What did I say? Combat. Oh, they finally opened this and there's a bunch of Dracos in there. Kill all the Dracos. Alright, that should definitely help out with the food. Hey, there was some wolframite in here. I found another ice biome down here, so I definitely have wolframite. Ooh, and another vent. Awesome. Yeah, so that should all be good. Right now we are making steel, we're making copper. Once they're done killing everything, then we'll come finish this up. And then I need to tame these oil wells, and I think what I'll do is just a giant tank of oil. Like, I don't need any of this. Yeah, so let me queue this up and then we'll get it built. Okay, we have that queued up. The general idea is the oil wells will overflow just dump down into this big tank. Once the pressure gets high enough, it'll turn off the oil wells. I'm not that concerned about saving the natural gas from them. You don't get a whole lot. And my general idea is I'm going to go for a sour gas boiler on this map. I like those. So, lots of building for the dupes to do. I will also need power. At some point I need to extend this power spine up and down. How's the pressure in there? 12, that's good. This is all nice and hot. This was made out of ore and then kept overheating, so I had to use some of my steel on it, which is too bad. What are we doing on food? Still not a lot of barbecue yet. Anybody hurt? Yes. How often do arbor trees drop seeds, I wonder? Okay. I don't know, it doesn't even tell me. So a nice pool of water there. How's the polluted water doing? Okay, so this still isn't quite eating all of it, but it's eating enough. How long till this goes dormant? 24 cycles. That's perfectly fine. Alright, I'll keep waiting for the barbecue to come up and get back to digging. Quick check on the food, and you see we've now got hatches going into the last 2 ranches, so these 6 are full. We got critters dying, and we're now up to 86 eggs. Yep, and there he goes. So let's see each critter. Yeah, I was just thinking, okay, how many critters have to die? Oh, there goes another one. All right, I think we're there. As soon as I start getting one or more dying a cycle, I should have all the food I need. And we want to keep coming. Oh no, we want to focus on what we're doing. This is dormant, but we don't know how long. So let's dig that and analyze it. And then we are working on the petroleum boiler. Oil wells are done. And that should have enough power available on it to run a couple of pumps. Because I'm not running gas pumps off of these oil wells, I'm not actually going to use a whole lot of power. Oh, and I suppose I need a pump to actually pump the oil. That'll be helpful. I have found some gold amalgam in space, but I actually have more steel. Alright, that's all hooked up. Oh, queued up anyway. Alright, let's get all this out of there while I'm thinking about it. And yeah, I probably want to sweep up everything in here as well. But let them get caught up on the building first. In this pump, there was a pool of ethanol and some oil and some other random stuff here that I just pumped out. This might overheat. Let's remake that out of steel. Yeah, and if you're below 400 is fine. All right, and are they analyzing? Yes. Digging that out. All right, we used up all the polluted water. Perfect. We've got enough coming out of here. I should be making clay. What is that? Soil. 8 tons. I have not made a whole lot of clay. But you do what you can do on Badlands. All right, let's let them get caught up on some digging. Well, we hit food shortage again, but it looks like we're cooking stuff up. We got some more guys dying. How many hatch eggs? Well, let's just keep doing that. Up to 65 stone hatch eggs. And then I found a poke shell in the pod, so we'll let that grow up and then we'll kill it. Hopefully that should be the last bit of omelet I have to do. You also pick up omelet. Okay, well, there's another 2 cycles worth of food. How are we doing on construction? We're getting there. Let's also sweep all the debris out of there. Nice that cycle 160 and our dupes are now becoming fast builders. That we want off for now. I can probably start to turn these on. Let's hook up the water. And hook up the power. Oh, right, I was running those pumps off of that. I gotta redo power off of an actual transformer. I just ran the fan off of the steam turbine because why not? It was close. Got all the power wires. Looks like it. And then plumbing wise, this water going through these lead radiant pipes will cool down the oil enough to keep everything from exploding when they vent. And since this all vents out to space, don't really care about the heat. All right, let's say if you are above 250. Get all this cleaned out, and then we can put in some pumps and get the gas out of there. Actually, I might... getting the gas out is good, it just prevents any blockages. I was thinking like, oh, the heat doesn't matter, but having gases and liquids, sometimes they can get in the way of each other and break everything. So I think what I'll do... Alright, who has unreachable food? I think I'm just going to put a pump here. And just leave it there. Then we'll put in a door. I mean, it's going to take a while to pump all of that out, but I don't care. And once they're done cleaning it up, the gases will come out anyway. Unreachable. Oh, yeah, but you'll dig yourself down. There we go. Yeah, I mean, they might run in and out and let some gases in for a while, but this pump will just keep pumping it down and eventually clean the whole thing out. In order to make that faster, probably do the same thing right here. That pump is in, so we can put that tile in. Actually, we're going to leave that out for right now so we can get in and sweep easier. I think we'll start at 3 kilos. I might come up, I might come down, but 3 is generally good enough. Alright, now that will just annoy my OCD if I don't dig that section out. Those are filling up nicely. Oh, some free spicy tofu. That'll work. Still relying mostly on omelets, so we haven't crossed the threshold yet for barbecue. And what I should be able to do is just touch these pipes to get the blob of oil over there. Alright, let's just speed that door movement. And yeah, you don't go dormant for 34 cycles. Eventually I'll put in a robo miner or something else to deal with the solid blocks, but I should have more than enough heat to run this for a long time before I have to deal with it. Yeah, it was just a lot of debris in here. Alright, let's let them get done with their sweeping, then we'll clean the rest of this out. the first bit of oil is being pumped. And I want to temporarily connect those. See if my piping's set correct. 3 kilos is perfect. Turn that. Disconnect that. That should be enough of that pipe, of those blobs going through. Now I want to get a tile and a bit here to prep the oil boiler. Oh, I need to reconnect that pipe. Yeah, so now there's a nice blob of crude oil right there. Right now I got this set to, basically if there's any temperature there, don't close that door, because I don't want the heat coming through yet. Alright, back to cleaning dupes. Are they both flowing over? Not yet, you still got a ways. Yeah, that water is doing a perfectly fine job of keeping everything cool. And we'll just set these to priority 6. I'm not running my base off of the oil, so I don't really need to worry if they back up. Alright, almost got the cleanup done. We got this side closed in. Let's turn off the oil. Alright, let's lock that door for now. Now we're just waiting on the gas pressure to come down. Yeah, these guys have vented a little bit, and it doesn't matter. We don't have any airflow tiles, so that's good. I had a look at the gold volcano, and it's going to be dormant for another 25 cycles. So we can get that prepped. Who do we got? I don't really want another dupe right now. Food is still kind of eh. Alright. So let's prep the volcano tamer. Hey, I actually made it the right size room. Perfect. Out of steel, we also want a regulator and a temp shift plate. I don't think gold can melt rails, but yeah, we'll use iron ore. If it melts, and that'll be my fault. So we want a bridge. That inserts onto it. Oh, that ain't gonna work because I have no place to put the temperature sensor. So we want a thermal sensor. And otherwise it goes out. Power, we want a steam turbine. I find having a gas tank hooked into this is just useful. And I'll probably hook this into the main grid. You get a thermal sensor. Everybody gets a thermal sensor. And we want to dump have the water someplace there. Alright, that's done, and I think we're just about there on gas pressure. So we'll let this pump a little bit, then we'll fire it up. Cooked up some more omelets, and we're just waiting on this last bit of gas to evaporate. Come on, you're almost there. Making a vacuum was all... Ooh, the volcano went off again when I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, this is all just going to disappear at once. There it goes. All right, you... 4.0... That's 2.5. Turn on the oil. I like high-speed mode. I can't remember with copper pipes whether it needs to be 4 legs or 5 legs to get the most efficiency out of it, but it should be pretty close. Hopefully this doesn't explode all the way across. No, we're doing okay. Just waiting on the rest of this oil to flash. That amount should be coming down. There it goes. That's what we wanted. And there it is. Now we're just waiting on the pressure of petroleum to come up to get the counterflow going. We got plenty of big enough pool of oil down here. We should be good to go. And that should be, there it goes. I think it's 750 per tile on petroleum. Once it gets up to there, that then forces it across and it pours down. And now we'll see our oil temperatures coming up. And ideally we want this number to get to like 390, something pretty close so we're not using too much heat. All right, well, I think we will call that good. This we gotta get built. How we doing on food? Still low on barbecue. What's our critter count up to? 110. All right. I think we've, and I've probably said this for 3 episodes, but I think we've crossed the threshold on barbecue hatches. They should now be hatching and dying fast enough that the numbers should come up. Tune in next time when I get the food warning. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day.